and welcome to an exciting edition of This Is Your Life. I'm in Brisbane at the prestigious Australian Women in Music Awards, and their headline performer just happens to be our guest of honour tonight. She's sold 10 million albums. She's a member of the ARIA Hall of Fame and has been a household name since the age of 8. She is the one and only Tina Arena. So the room is almost ready and Tina is on the black carpet just outside. She's expecting photographers and fans, but she's not expecting me. So I'm just going to go sneak off and wait in her dressing room. She's close. Any minute now.
Well, that was a gent.
Sorry to ambush you in your dressing room. Hey, gorgeous.
Hi, Mel.
Guess what?
The book I've been avoiding most of my life.
Tina Arena, this is your life.
Oh, no.
Darling. Tonight, it's music and entertainment's night of nights. From tiny Tina to global superstar, with spellbinding performances, revealing stories and emotional reunions. It's the celebration of an Australian music icon. Tina Arena, this is your life. Welcome to This Is Your Life. Put your hands together for the one and only Tina Arena. Oh my gosh, well tonight is going to be exquisite. It's going to be full of a lot of surprises. It is going to start with an opening number that is spectacular. It is one of your most well-known songs. It made the top 10 in Australia, New Zealand, Ireland and the UK. It won ARIA Song of the Year back in 1995. It is performed tonight by one of your very dearest friends. Here is Darren Hayes with the monster hit, Chains.
Your arms are warm, but they make me feel as if they're made of cold, cold steel. A simple kiss, like a turned in key. A little click, and the lock's on me. Can't move my arms, can't lift my hands. I won't admit to where I am, 'cause I know, baby, I'm in chains. I'm in chains. I'm in chains. Oh, I'm in chains. Woo! I should have known passing through that gate that once inside I cannot escape. I never thought this could happen to me.
come and join us. Come and sit with Tina. This song is so iconic. We all adore it. How did it come about? What's the story of Chains?
I had made a decision in 1990. I'm going to go to Los Angeles because I want to learn the craft of songwriting. I started writing with Pam Reswick and Steve Werfel. And we sat down, we'd written a bunch of songs, and then one day Pam, she said, I dreamt this chorus in this song called I'm in Chains. So we sat there and she just played me the chorus, and I remember just thinking it was like somebody had just pulled back a bow and arrow and went ding, and I went, oh my God, that chorus was extraordinary. And that song was like opening Pandora's box, because it was symbolic of a hell of a lot of what I was going through at the time. I really was in chains at that time. I'm very proud of that song because that song came from a very, very honest place.
Darren, can you give us an idea of the influence that Tina has played in your life and over your career?
Oh my gosh. I mean, at the beginning of our career, Don't Ask was the album that was literally on the mantelpiece. When Daniel and I started as a band, it was the goal. That was the album that was the sound that we were chasing.
Well, I think you got there. Just very quietly.
I took a 10-year hiatus and, you know, I saw Tina's last tour and I saw Tina flourishing and I just thought, I have to get out there, and Tina was a huge part of why I decided to return to the industry. I can only hope to be singing the way that you do at any point in my career, so thank you.
Please thank Darren Hayes.
I'm so humbled.
I love you.
Thank you, I love you.
Congratulations. Mwah. Beautiful.
Thank you.
So I want to talk to you about one of Australia's favourite artists who has followed in your footsteps. She adores you. She is one of your biggest fans. So please welcome the gorgeous Jessica Mauboy.
Hi, Mel, and hi, Tina. I love you.
Hi, darling.
Jess, tell us about the influence that Tina has had over you and your life and career.
Oh, gosh, I love you, Tina. I've always loved every song that you've put out, and I've loved you since I was a little girl. I mean, just to give you a vision of me, you know, dancing around like crazy in my bedroom, listening to I Need Your Body, I Got to Have Your Body Close to Me. What really inspired me was this young woman from Moonee Ponds. If she could make it, then, you know, then a girl from Darwin could.
You and the Veronicas performed with Tina at the 2015 ARIAs. Oh my gosh, who could forget this performance? Oh, Jess, what was it like to share the stage with Tina that night?
Oh, I think I'm gonna like cry. I think first of all, just women to women on a stage like that, someone so iconic who I've grown up looking towards and being inspired by. I look back at that footage and I just think, whoa, I'm like literally smiling the whole time. And I remember having goosebumps throughout my whole body. And an almost like out-of-body experience that I was standing next to Tina Arena singing her song, Chains. Jess,
Anything you'd like to say to Tina?
Tina, this is about you. This is everything that you've stood up for. Just to a legend, to someone who's so iconic and the first lady in Australia in music, you know, to do it for us. Thank you for paving this pathway for every single woman. I love you.
I love you, Jess. I love you, sweetheart, so much. I'm so proud of her. I'm so
Talk
proud
about
of
a rave
her.
review.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She is.
She's a spirit.
Yeah.
And I always knew that. And in 2015, when I received the news that I was going to be inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame, I was quite shocked. And for a split second, I thought, oh my God, this is the end of my career. A little bit like when you came to me with that red book that I was avoiding. I was like, I'm not ready for that book. My story's still going.
We'll do the first half tonight, okay? Yep.
Okay. I didn't want to be on that stage alone. I actually wanted to share that moment with other women.
But there is no doubt that you have had a massive impact here in Australia, but also in your second home in France. You've sold more than 5 million albums, had 3 #1 singles. Yeah, incredible. So now from Paris, here is a very dear friend to you and a star to us, of course. It's Melissa George.
Coucou, ma belle. I am sorry I'm not in Australia with you. I am holding down the fort for us back in France. We've known each other for over 20 years. When times were tough, you've been there. We first met at the King Street Cafe in Perth, and I was so starstruck that it was you, and you said, oh, I know who you are, and would you like to come to my concert tonight? And as the world knows that there's no better voice than yours, and I want the world to know that there's no better human being than you. I miss you so much, and I love you.
Coming up, Tiny Tina and Young Talent Time on This Is Your Life. Up next, an emotional Young Talent Time reunion, plus live performances of the songs you love and the stories you've never heard.
I'll try the family-friendly version.